Hey guys, welcome back to another video. And today's video, I'm kind of finally coming around to explain about me not doing social chair for WCHS band, because I mentioned it in the 2024 recap that I was going to go in depth into it, because I did say that I wasn't going to do it anymore and stuff. And I think I've mentioned that I was going to go in depth on the reasonings why and stuff. It's almost the end of February, and I haven't made the video yet because it's kind of hard to make the video or a video like this because you don't really want to. I just didn't really want to cause conflict or problems, or I guess make it appear as slander, though I'm kind of explaining what happened and in a sense just giving a reason why I'm not doing it anymore. I mean, it is what it is, and it involves a lot of explaining and stuff, and it's also hard to avoid. I mean, it's not really hard to avoid it. It's just the fact that how people would take it and stuff. So also, it's just been on enough of me deciding if I should need to make a video or not, because there were a lot of times where that I felt the need to make the video, and then next thing you know, I was like, nah, I won't. So I am now taking this time to make the video, and we'll kind of see what happens. Alright, before we get into the video though, I would like to clarify some things here. This video is meant to explain the reasoning why I'm no longer social chair for WCHS band, and it's not meant to slander anyone, attack anyone, target anyone, or anything of the sorts. And what I say is just really my opinion and my perspective, and nothing more than that. So don't take the video the wrong way. It's just meant to give a reasoning why I'm not doing social chair anymore. So on with the video. I think about a while back, around 2024. Yeah, 2024, around May, we had I guess these re-elections on who to see who is going to be our next president, vice president, secretary, social chair, librarian, the works. Seeing, and I ran for social chair because I had lots of ideas on how to I guess in a sense bring a band a presence, and that was the ultimate goal, and also using my skills to integrate into the role. So that's the main concept of what I was going for. The next year, going into August, we've got a new teacher, so I was like, okay, this might go smoothly. So I presented my idea to the teacher and stuff. Of course, though, since they are a new teacher, they're probably going to most likely follow what the school kind of expects them, I guess, to do, per se, or in a sense, wherever the school is wanting to do, and wherever the school is wanting to do, is not really that great. So apparently, one of the things that the school is doing this thing called Sports U. Essentially, it's where all students, parents, I guess teachers, it's one big group chat, I guess. I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of essentially you announce stuff on there, I guess post on there. It's used for sports teams to use to put out a schedule, or a lot of things. It's in the name, Sports U. And organizing organizations like band, it's not really a sport though. But the school wants all organizations, including the ones that don't do that much activity whatsoever. They need to use sports U. So I get told this information. I was like, oh, yikes, and stuff. So I let it be, but I still presented the rest of the plan, leaving out the fact that I was going to like upload like videos and like some pictures onto like the Facebook and Instagram accounts just without the teacher knowing. And it worked. It wasn't too bad. Everything was going smoothly. It's kind of stupid that it happened, but everything was going well. The videos were a hit. Everyone at school seems to a lot of people seem to like the videos. They seem to be intrigued. They want to know when the next one is. Everyone was talking about in the halls. I mean, it was a hit. The pictures, however, was a little tricky because here's the thing though. When you're having to do it where you're doing it without the teacher knowing stuff, and I'll state this now, do not do what I've been doing. It's just not right. But I had a reason, but even then it still is wrong. But anyways, back to what I was talking about. It was kind of hard for me to post on Instagram and Facebook because I just couldn't really upload pictures of like the whole band. So I just had to upload like I guess either something similar to or just pictures of just me, because I can't really go around like I could, but it's gonna be a hassle every time going, hey, you want this picture on you want to be on social media, and keep on like there has to be like some sort of like list of people that don't want to be on social media, and a list of people that don't really mind or do really want to be on social media. It's a there should be like at least a list, all right, so that the process could be smooth and easy, and that those were like the things I had to deal with the pictures. So in the meantime, I just had pictures of just me because it's just me that's uploaded and stuff. So not a big issue. And one of the fun nights we did, I posted one of the things that we did at the fun night on there and stuff, and smooth sailing. I mean, wasn't too bad. Kind of little. It was. Here's the thing. Like when it comes to just posting like that, like pictures like that, I had no other choice, and I'll get to that in a little bit. Coming around like October, between like October and November, a little bit of, I guess, after homecoming and stuff, I received the email from the teacher, alright, stating because they were made aware that the accounts are still up, and I guess was not appropriate of me of just posting pictures of just myself. And that's the part I was talking about. I couldn't really do much because there wasn't a list, alright? So I have nothing to work off. So, and as mentioned, it's a hassle to every time I want to upload a group picture, I have to ask each individual person that's in the picture, say, hey, do you want to be on my account? Or not like on social media and stuff. Now, if it's like one or two people, then yeah, I could probably deal with that. But if it's like more than that, it would just be too much of a hassle to do. And so I had not much of an option. Like, now there were some posts on there that I could delete because they weren't band related, but majority of them I couldn't really do nothing about because I didn't really have pictures of the whole band. I read through the email and stuff, and she wants my information for the accounts, like the login information or something of the sorts, and so that she can have access to my or to the account and stuff. I was like, hold on, wait a minute. Technically, these are like under my name. I just decorated them just for the band. So I was mad. I had no words. I did not know. I don't even know what to say at that point. The only thing I could do is, well, there was a lot of things, but at the point that I was at, the only thing I could do was, it was a position that I would have had to do. One of few things happened. This was before she had to leave and stuff, and so I was like, see if I could negotiate with the teacher, alright, in person. She had to leave. So I was like, oh, okay. Then, so it was a moment of me having to fight for what seems to be harmless, really. I mean, so I talked to my parents about it, and there was also a lot of other things that I mentioned that also happened. But I mentioned that and stuff. My parents mentioned that I need to talk with the teacher, which I was planning on doing because the teacher straight up left and stuff. So I wanted to talk to the teacher, though one of my parents decided to, we were gonna talk to the principal if things like get out of hand and stuff. So that was my initial plan. Like I said, one of my parents called them and mentioned the things and stuff. I was like, and I got called down to the office and stuff along with the teacher, and I get pushed further into a position where I had no other choice because the choices were provided, and I could have. The smart thing to do was probably chose one of the choices that were provided, where either delete the account or change the name if I want to keep my position, or in a sense, and I provided my case and stuff, but apparently it's up to the teacher if there was going to be like accounts or social media accounts, which, by the way, 2 organizations have accounts for that matter, and I mentioned that to them. All right, I mentioned that those 2 organizations had accounts. Well, Ban hasn't been on social media for a long time, and I mean for a long time. I think the last time was in 2020, no, 2022, 2023, around that time era. And I want to bring that back up again to make Ban a presence and get viewed by people, potentially getting people to want to join Ban, so that we could there was a lot more things that could happen, but as mentioned, it was really up to the teacher to see if they want to do a social media account or not. And obvious that is, as mentioned, the school wants to do this sports youth thing, and it's stupid because, like I said, sports U is for sports teams. It's literally in the name. Now, obviously, it's used for different things, not just for sports, but for context being, it's for the sports teams. I don't know why the school wants to have all organizations to use it, because I guarantee, I know for a fact that Band isn't really that active. I mean, yeah, we march and stuff, but that's really it. That's the only activity we do. And of course, we play instruments, but that requires more so just our diaphragms and our lungs, and we either buzz in our instrument or blow in our instrument, or simply hit the bass drum, or something. It doesn't require much movement. Or like I said, when we're marching, which is only about maybe at least 3-ish times a year that we march. Like, other than that, we sit and play our instruments, minus the percussion. They mostly do standing, unless. But my point being is that there's not much activity going on besides sitting, blowing air into our horns, or marching. And it's stupid that the school decides that all organizations should. Now, maybe I am kind of blowing this out of proportions, alright? Because there's probably a good reason that they are doing this. And mainly due to, like, privacy or, like, a lot of issues in the past and stuff. Now, one of the things, privacy. Alright. I respect privacy, and that's why there's a list that the school should at least provide on who shouldn't be online or doesn't want to be online, or vice versa, like I said earlier. And if they are in the picture, there's people who know how to blur or put like an emoji over their face. I know how to do that. I mean, it's not really that hard. It's Photoshop. Photoshop. To work. This is a miracle thing that you could do to edit someone out of the picture if they don't want to be in the picture when it's posted on online. So, I had, in my point of view, so at the time, okay, so there was no other option, at least for me at that time. I didn't want to deal with the BS anymore, and I was like, what if I just dropped it? Now, and this part is just what really puts me at edge a little bit, or it really gets me, like, really irritates me a little bit, because it's viewed many ways, but most of the time, with something like this, mostly when someone says they don't want to do something anymore, they usually, the people usually tell them, like, are you sure? Like, is that what you really want to do? Usually, that usually what happens. Sometimes. I got the short end of the stick, and they is like, oh, yep, the good choice, yep. I could be exaggerating, but that's usually also what happens, is they agree with you. They also usually agree with their decision. That's also what happens. And that's what happened here. And there was nothing but, well, also, in addition to that, of agreeing with the decision and stuff, they usually would say, oh, if you want to still do this and stuff and want to go back to doing that or something like that, they offer, like, in the future or something like that, it would be offered as, if, hey, you want to do this again or want to do more with it, let us know, and you're able to do it again, or something like that. Nope, they didn't do that. The only thing that was kind of like that was, since I'm no longer social chair, but if I still want to make videos for band, I am more than welcome. And at that point, I said, look, if that's the case and stuff, since I am no longer social chair, I want credit for videos, or if posted, I'm going to put my credits in the videos itself, and they have to ask. That's it. And that's what I said to them, and they said, okay. You know, what's funny is that I never got asked to make another video. And there's probably three possible things. One, they forgot. Two, they didn't really need a video at the moment. Or three, they wanted to avoid the task of me putting my credits in the video and giving me credit, which I've noticed that the Google Classroom posts were not they weren't changed or edited to give me credits. So I went and commented on the Google Classroom post and saying, hey, I made this video. Maybe it was not showing up. I don't know. So take it with a grain of salt. Maybe it was just not changing right away, or there was like a glitch or something like that. And yeah, that was the experience that I had to go through and stuff. Like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, it's meant to be and honestly just meant to explain the reasoning or explain the reason why I'm not doing social chair. It's not meant to target anyone, attack anyone, or be slander. Alright, and the things I've said in the video is just my opinion, just really from my perspective on how the situation went down. But that's essentially it for the video. Like I mentioned, like a lot of times, this video is only meant to talk about the reasoning and stuff. And some of the stuff I said in this video is just my opinion and, like I said, point of view. If you find this interesting, then leave a like and subscribe. And I'll see y'all next time.